Hey, we're live at RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. We got Mark and Scott in the house. Almost a full house. We're oh, sure. I'll use your phone.
Are you on TikTok?
I am not on TikTok.
Let's go on TikTok.
Tick, 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 tick. And sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Damn it. And yeah, we are going to be unboxing Cast Iberia stuff, as well as an antique.
Good luck reading that.
Well, I happen to know how to read.
Oh, snap. You went there.
All right, so we'll play around with angle a little bit.
What is it? What is that? I know, right?
So we got a bunch of new swords that we have never had in shop before. Hello, Richard. A bunch of new swords that we have never had in shop before. So this will be exciting just to see what we got. And plus some things, plus some repeats. We basically, as a cat, we're ready. We're ready. We can start moving. Actually, we don't have that many people on yet, so you can take your turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm just doing tape for now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do tape for now, and then we will start unboxing as more people come on.
Oh, I know that.
Hey, it's Mara in the house.
Hi, Mara. What's up?
Steve in the house. Yeah. And once again, we are unboxing. We just got a huge shipment from Cast Iberia arrived. I ran home to get it because they were calling for rain, and my wife couldn't get out of the driveway, so I had to go pick it up. I think we might start having things delivered here, because it's not like now we have people here on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So maybe it's easier to just have things delivered here.
No, we're like open every day. That's crossing the bridge.
Oh.
We have
I'm just worried. What my main worry is that like if we're not here, they leave it out back, and then God knows who will steal it, because you know it'll get stolen from this neighborhood.
These boxes, so someone's gonna be here.
Well,
they'll deliver 5 to 6, right?
I think so usually. Hey, it's Rob. Your friend Kyle came in today.
Yeah, I got to meet Kyle, Rob. Nice guy.
All right, we have enough people. Let's start seeing what's in these big boxes.
Yeah, to give him shit.
We can start unboxing. What is this? So this is an oxtail saber. Someone said they wanted to see us cut. We haven't had it in a while, but someone said that we wanted us to cut with the dowel. It was like, if we're going to cut with the dowel, we're going to cut with the Hanwei oxtail. So
I've always wanted to cut one of these.
yeah, check out the head of this guy. That is an oxtail saber.
Can you see that? It's like Damascus?
Oxtail's, weight. No, it's a 35160, I believe. It's just the oil stains that the oil stains give it that Damascus look. Hey, Nicholas Shaw in the house. We're in Mark's wheelhouse because we're getting a lot of brand new Euros that we've never had before.
When you see one of these, there's a Hanwei cable.
Mark is like, I send a list. It's like, what should we get from Cast Iberia? Mark's always sending his wish list of Euro swords that may or may not sell here, but he wants the handle. So. Oh, look at that!
I'm trying to save up for an Alexandria, but like I also like want to buy half the African Euro swords we're getting. So this is a Hanwei K-Wood. It's based off a very specific find. It's got this Viking style pommel here, but with the curved quill-ons here. That's cool. I like the scabbard. That little notch. Yeah, I think this is for a belt. I think. Oh, that feels.
Oh, look at that central fuller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all blade. That's all business. Yeah. This thing is. Oh, I love this.
I don't know. Getting hit by the pommel would hurt too.
Doesn't that feel nice? Oh, that is so light. Yeah. This is pretty amazing. Oh, John.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
and this wrap too. I actually like this wrap too.
That's pretty beefy wrap. We got another Irish dagger in.
Got another Irish dagger. We cannot keep these in stock. I usually get one at a time, and then they just
140 bucks.
Yeah, awesome. Great deal for the Irish dagger there. Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones? Stick by. You will see a Lord of the Rings-esque sword. Game of Thrones, we are going to get Longclaw again from Ryan Swords. Actually, we're going to start carrying some things.
We'll be Oh, nice. Okay, this is a Hanwei Albrecht 2 hand-and-a-half sword.
What typology is that?
I don't know yet. We'll double check. It's probably a 12A or a Type 13.
I'm asking even though I have no idea the different typologies.
This is the halfling.
This is the halfling sword. So someone is asking about Lord of the Rings. We cannot call it Sting because of licensing reasons, and also if Scott's holding it, it should be glowing. If it's Sting.
Call it stunk.
They
Stink.
sent us a package settings. It is very rosy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Take pictures of this shit because we're gonna complain about that.
Yeah. That's the Albrecht 2. I would say that's probably it. I don't think it goes with a specific typology. I'd call that a 16A.
Look at the size of the pommel.
I know.
It's hollow.
We are. Let's just put it back and put it back in the box. We're gonna go. What's gonna be a return?
So the reason the pommel is so big is that it's hollow.
Oh, that is a big ass pommel. Sorry, a big butt pommel.
Yeah.
Like a yo-yo.
Bowler iron. We do not have the bold look of bowler iron. Hey, it's John Smicka in the house.
That's because talking to him all day.
And what do we have here? We have the modern
is back.
Tanto.
Yeah, this is a huge seller for us. Now we have the Wakizashi Katana and Tanto.
Do you have the cap for that too? The top of the box.
Somewhere.
Ah.
I don't know where it's at.
Nice.
Here it is. Yes, I'm looking forward to that one.
Well, we can still play with it before we send it back.
All right, what do we got? Woo, we got it back, guys.
Which one is this?
Great Sword of War.
The Great Sword of War.
Or the G-Sal. Sal.
Modern Tanto is a big step up from CRKT Hisatsu.
Hisatsu is a nice necklace.
I love the way that chinged out of the.
Oh yeah, it's because of the metal throat. Yeah, this beat.
That is a big sword.
Yeah.
Great Sword of War.
Very early style of longsword.
We haven't had one in quite a while.
We haven't. I think I got the last one too.
Ah, nice. Cool. Clean them out.
We gotta price tag all this stuff. Sorry to ask, but couldn't find the info on your page. What are the payment plans for the katana? Godslaw, you have to contact me directly at rvakatana.com and we can talk about payment plans. Basically, 20% down, minimum of 100. You have 2 months to pay it off.
We have the
Hey, Lauren, long time no see.
Wakizashi.
Who had better swords, Japan or Europe? Well, Europe generally had better steel.
There's steel in Europe, yeah.
But better sword, well, it depends on what, because there's an entirely different, like,
Better sword arts in Japan.
Yeah. Well, say that's Alicia Hour.
So, I mean, what I usually say is if you put a katana in the hands of a longsword expert, I'm pretty sure he can make it work,
And the same thing.
and vice versa.
So at the end of the day, they're like a hand and a half pointy stick.
So I think all the people get butthurt over one culture being better than the other. I think the swordsman, when it comes down to it, it's like you're going to get great swordsmen wherever you are.
I think it's a folly to compare better. You know, appreciate it.
Shinobu sword. We do have a Shinobu sword. What is this?
This is the Tinker Arming Sword.
The Tinker Arming sword. We have never had this one before.
I love that.
This feels nice.
We can show you. Hey, Luis Diaz. We can show you the Shinobu sword afterwards. What spider co are you rocking? Asks John Smicka.
Today I'm rocking a Yojimbo 2 and a Yojumbo.
I think the Great Sword of War is 325. I could be wrong about that.
And a Endura. And this.
That one with Fragile goes last.
Well, this one is going to be second to last.
Oh, did you want to hold that to last?
Yes.
Saving the best for last.
Oh, saving this one too. Save that one. Tease, right?
Hey, Brandon Burkett,
Brandon
back.
Burkett.
Thanks for coming in earlier, telling you to do oil beneath the habaki, because seriously, I haven't done that in 3 years.
Did you oil anything today?
I oiled all of the antique swords, every single one of them.
All right, what we got here? Woo! I think it's just this one. Awesome. This one's coming.
Thank you so much. Y'all are great. Love your store. Thank you, Robert Basks.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
We try.
We try to come up with cool stuff. So this is the Hanwei Practical Tanto. Look at the. Is that real race skin?
Yeah, that's real summit. That's
That's real summit. Yeah.
That feels like real Summit to me.
This is,
It looks kind of not like real, but it feels real.
it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Oh,
I didn't taste
I didn't want to see that. I did not.
taste it.
I just can't get the image out of my head. There we go.
Little nodes there.
Yeah, this is a really nice one.
Notes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
And you were saying that these you only see those on the females, right?
Yeah.
So they should be
The larger
Empress
nodes.
Empress nodes, not Emperor nodes.
Check this out. We got the officer's shotgun.
Yeah, we got the officer Shashka. This is the Russian officer Shashka. We had the civilian Shashka, but they were sold out. Otherwise, I would have gotten a couple of those. Those are also popular swords that we sell here.
This
Wano
feels
swords.
really
Not sure what Wano is. Sorry. That is wow. That's a really pretty sword.
You feel this too. The ones in the sheets. So you can...
Whoa!
Yeah,
Oh my gosh!
that is so like.
I want to cut with this.
Me too. Check it out.
From horseback.
Everything we got. We all just got this one, didn't we?
Huh? Yeah, we only got one. That's a very expensive sword. Shashka, the Systema crowd, and Matthew Jensen would be interested. Hey, Trevor Payne in the house.
Trevor?
Wano is from One Piece. Trevor, I don't know my One Piece very well. Trevor, I saw your videos, man. You have you have a trail of tatami shards. It's freaking ridiculous. He has he does some backyard tatami cutting, and then you can see this whole line of tatami scraps spread out like a
This is the Revolutionary War hanger.
scatter zone.
Yeah, that's great. I haven't had this in a while. So it makes it a hanger. It's basically a saber, but it's really short. So it's a hanger.
A hanger.
Because when you cut somebody, their head hangs. Yeah, there's from a nerve end.
Only if you're a good kaishakunin.
I know, right?
Wing butterfly swords.
Hey, pocket. Nice.
We just sold our pair last weekend, and so we got a new pair. All these swords are usable. Yes, they are. They're not going to bend in half. If you hit a pumpkin, no. Pumpkins are pretty easy to cut.
You can cut a pumpkin with a blunt sword. Ooh. We have one of these too.
What is it?
The Tinker Bastard Sword.
The Tinker Bastard Sword. You requested this one, which is why I got it.
I actually, if I had my way, I would have requested the one with the fuller, but I don't think they were in stock. But this is still an excellent little sword.
Yeah, these are made by Hanwei and Cass Iberia. They're distributed by Cass Iberia. These are all good swords.
This is called a Tinker sword because it was designed by Michael Tinker. He's a very renowned sword maker. This is a hand and a half, aka bastard sword. Really nice little sword. No, we haven't. That's why I suggested it. It's a good sword. We never had it in shop.
We'll let Scott struggle with this while we keep on moving on with other.
Around.
I'm not struggling.
To unwrap these things, they're a biatch to unwrap.
You're always struggling, Scott. It's a struggle.
Awesome, Robert.
Blah, 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 New Jersey.
Hey, it's Ryan Bushell in the house.
RBA, Ryan Bichelle Armory.
Yeah.
Might as well be. How much for the Odachi? We sell spring steel Odachi for $375. We have other kinds of Odachi as well.
What the frick is this?
Oh, that's a falcata. The Greek sword.
Holy awesome.
Well, no, not Greek. I think it actually used them in the Iberian Peninsula as well.
This looks like a katana of some sort.
This is like it's so much grease.
How would you clean this one off? That thing's amazing.
Wow, that is full of grease. So falcata. Anything new? Tungsten goat. We are pulling out lots of new stuff.
That's it. We haven't had that in shop before.
We've never had that one in shop.
So here we have a Dragon King Warfire.
A Warfire. Do we have that on rack?
We have it on rack.
We have it on rack. Okay.
So box that so I can burn it.
Rebox that. Warfire is probably my favorite cutter ever. I've seen some offer on the site for Naginata as well. Wonder how that would actually ship. So those were Cloudhammer Naginata, but then because they took them apart and then the wood shrunk in shipping, because that's what wood does, they became unusable. They all split. So we're going to get new ones. So right now I have a bunch of Naginata blades sitting in my house, and I'm probably going to cut them. I'm going to take them to my friend. He's a metal worker, and have him cut them down so we can have some Naginata Wakizashi from Cloudhammer. So that's the plan at this point.
This was by far my favorite Viking sword to cut with. It was in like years ago.
We loved. This is the first time I ever cut with a single-handed sword, but this is such a beautiful sword. Some guy got this last week because what was it? He was getting married.
And bought two Viking swords. So pretty.
Yeah, really beautiful Damascus in the middle.
Damascus in the fuller one.
And it's Damascus in the pommel and guard as well.
That's pretty.
We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swords. The last one is an antique.
Second before last is
Mark's what Mark wants to.
dear to my heart. You'll understand.
Mark has a heart. What?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen King. That's what we plan to do. I plan on cutting it down. Probably send the handle over to Mara to go and to tie down.
Here we have the Dragon King Modern Katana.
Do we have one of these out? Yeah. We have one out. It's a Hirazukuri. Really great cutter. Hold on a second.
Got some gunk on it.
Oh, it's gunk. That's just gunk. I thought it was rust, but it's gunk.
No.
It's just gunk.
You can box it up. I got my house. I won't box it up because I want to clean it up. Make sure it's gunk enough.
Price on the gold fret, I'm not even sure. Go to our website. It might be five something, maybe $5.25, but go to our website and you'll see for sure.
It's one of the more expensive ones for sure.
Yeah, visit our store, Robert. You're more than welcome. Yeah, the Virgil sword, we have a few versions of it. Hey, Kratos, long time no see, as in probably like 2 hours, maybe, right? 2 or 3 hours since I did the antique sword. We had that one guy who was pissing me off, annoying the hell out of me.
What did you say?
No, he's just like a know-it-all.
Oh, I'm on the internet. I got to tell people I know something.
Yeah.
I like that last week when I was live.
This guy, he was just like, well, I was like, well, we have between 3 and 5 million Japanese swords. He's like, there was only 2 million. It's like, you know what? I've talked to dealers. I wasn't going to argue with him. So I was like, I've talked to dealers in Japan, and they say they're 3 to 4 million plus the ones in the U.S. So
I had a guy last week on the live try to tell me that Oldachi and Oldachi meant different things, and he knew better because he's half Japanese. I was like,
Well, so speaking in Japanese, that usually shuts.
I mean, technically, they mean something different, but that doesn't mean they are different.
he was saying that one's longer and one is shorter.
No, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
I'm half asshole, and I can tell you all about it.
So we finally have the APOC whack back in. This goes, every customer that buys this goes in between their seat and truck door.
有烫刀，我们有烫刀。 Yeah.
Check it out. We have the Dragon King Hana back in
The
stock.
Dragon King Hana. Oh, we actually just ship one of these babies. Do we have we have a Hana on shelf, don't we?
No, we don't.
We do. We do. It's the one that we cut with.
Oh, okay.
Rebox that baby. 厉害. No one likes a know-it-all.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the sword towns at martial arts school.
He was trying to say that there were only a certain amount of daisho outside of Japan. Kratos, he was trying to say a lot of things that were annoying the hell out of me. He's like, why don't you put it in Shirasaya? It's because making a Shirasaya costs $1,000. He was annoying the hell out of me. I was just ignoring him for the most part. The one that we just unboxed was, what did you just unbox? It's about $375. Go to our website, rvakatana.com. 主棒还会中文 kind of. 可以呀. Name the price of everyone you should. The thing is, we don't know every price. We can try to do it, but yeah. Handmade, they are handmade swords. Machines are involved, a lot of power hammers and stuff like that.
Handmade with power tools.
Yes.
That's because you use a hand drill doesn't mean it's not handmade.
Work smarter, not harder.
And plus, back in the day, at least in Europe, they would use river-powered hammers as well.
These katana are made from Dalian. This is a
Spring Sakura.
Sakura. This needs to ship.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I put it aside. That's right. Duh.
Through Harden 5166.
5160.
5160.
We had tons of fun cutting with it. We like Scott, one of our store cutters is the Dragon King Sakura. We've had tons of fun cutting with it.
Feel this wrap. It's still really nice.
Shirasaya is a protective scabbard made of a type of magnolia that helps to take. If you post pics, tag us.
Not yet. Not open.
Mark's like, don't open it.
Not yet.
Don't open it. Already gifted the law Odachi to someone who's in love with it. Awesome. Melee sword. We don't have any melee swords. Sorry.
Yeah, that one next.
Wait, both wind and thunder?
Oh snap!
Oh, that's a nice sword bag too.
Yeah, I knew immediately what it was when it was weather.
So this, and does it come with a cleaning kit?
It does.
Wow.
I didn't want to say that.
It's fine. Wow.
Beautiful.
Look at this.
Favorite katana changes all the time. How do you make the saya not so stiff and too tight around the habaki when sheathing? How do you make the saya not too stiff or tight around the habaki when sheathing? That's just a matter of the fit.
You can file down the inside of your koiguchi. Oh, that kind of like certificate on there. Oh, it's just okay. I recognize this thing.
Wind and thunder. This
This-
was a very popular katana when it came out.
This one, I want to see. Oh, holy crap!
Ooh, that okisaki.
This blade. Oh my gosh!
See the saki on there?
I can't. Okay, so there you go. Holy crap! Now I wish I got more of these. These things will sell. Look how thick that sword is.
Oh, we're not going to cut with it. Are we?
Oh, we are going to cut with it.
Okay.
Oh, we are going to cut
So
with it.
this has their little better fit and finish. So the transitions are smoother. The Mitsudomoe are really nice. Yeah, check this out.
Man,
It's got some hats.
Ooh,
That is-
whoa.
yeah, that is a heavy
Holy-
cut.
we are going to cut with this. We're going to cut with this on Monday.
Wow, that is a thick tip.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
You beat me to it.
Oh, this has a lot of mass.
It does. That was a chunky one.
And this Kisaki, it's like wide all the way through. We are going to have so much fun cutting with it.
Really nice horn.
It's like you don't have to put any power into it. Just like let it drop. Yeah. And you can tell that it has like what do you call it? It has Miku to it. You can see the
Oh yeah, this is going to be a mat slayer, a multi-mat slayer.
multi-mat slayer.
We have a lot of mats that work for us.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Here, have a good one.
All right. This is very
Steve King, this is the Hanwei Wind and Thunder.
all right. So this is very, very near and dear to me. This next one we're gonna unbox. You're gonna see why.
This is going to lead to a lot of smart assery in the future, I can tell, during our lives.
Hold on.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Hold on. Because
This is a claymore.
no, it's not.
Don't be telling me this isn't a claymore, Mark.
This is a
I
Claymore.
saw Highlander.
That's the problem because this is a claymore.
That's not even a claymore. Doesn't even, what's this?
It's a claymore. Yeah, it's awesome. This is the Hanwei basket holder bro.
So a true claymore would have that basket built, right?
Yeah.
So we would call this what, a Scottish Highlander
Scottish
or
two-handed
a
sword.
Scottish two-handed sword? But
That's a pretty big blade there
mislabeled
itself.
as a claymore. Why is it mislabeled as a claymore? Is that just popular media?
Because the Victorians didn't quite understand yet.
Okay, so it's a cultural barrier.
Yeah. So this is actually a lot lighter than I thought it would be. So I like how tight the basket is too. This is actually a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. So this has not only wire wrap, but it has the chagrin or race skin on the hilt on the handle as well.
Ooh.
I've never.
This is more of a cavalry size. It's a little hefty. They made
There was a smaller one, but they were sold out.
I'm gonna start bashing people in the
yeah,
face.
the backsword. The backsword is much lighter than that, but like that still feels pretty good. I'm used to their quote unquote practical basket hilted sword, which is a lot heavier.
You had an arm that was a sword.
And notice how tight that is on your hand.
In Gaelic, it means big sword, claymore.
Very tight.
Clé de lis, I believe, is the.
It's what they would have called the two-handed version back in the day in the naval.
Back in my day.
How handed in this?
All right. And last but not least, we have an antique sword.
Awesome sword.
This is a fun sword day. So you moved the spring sakura and the.
Why not bring Sakura up top?
Okay. I know it's a silly question, but I asked previously about Scott offering classes, and I think he mentioned I'd have to come in person and talk to Scott.
Ross this morning or today on Discord.
Yeah, if you don't live in Richmond, we do classes. Scott does classes on Discord on Saturday, most Saturdays.
What did you do Discord class at home today?
The one on the table's still in plastic. That's the falcata.
Yeah, this is just like completely wrapped up in plastic and covered in grease. This is going to be a job and a half to get this ready to display for next Saturday. Yeah, or all day tomorrow, right? Woo! Dude! Oh.
This, my friends, is a Tachi. With the metal parts. Probably a Meiji era fittings. Look at the detail on the metal pieces. Love them actually.
Is there any NTBHK?
No, this one does not have it. Shipping in Germany is about $75, give or take.
Oh my god, that's light. The work, the silver work is
Excuse me.
Is it silver? Well, assuming it's silver. It's metal. I'm just saying the silver parts. This is such a metal sword, you guys.
Look at the size of the habaki, the menuki as well. It's a pretty big menuki.
That's so cool. This looks like it was just made last week.
It's probably a new
It's gotta
side.
be a new side because look at this. I mean, this looks new, but it hasn't aged. I don't know, man. This is pretty amazing. What's this gonna go for? 10 grand?
This is gonna go
It's
for
gonna go
my
in the collection.
my shelf.
We'll see it next year when you're sick of looking at it. Yeah. Want to pop the handle?
There's a lot of grease.
Well, you want it to be greasy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at.
Oh wow! You see that?
Oh, that's a cool detail. Hold that for me.
I'm waiting for people to start yelling at you in the comments not to put your bare hands on this thing. Just waiting for it.
Nobutaka. I'm guessing just from the condition of this that this is probably a gime.
Fake signature.
Yep. It is definitely a katana as opposed to a tachi. So it's a katana and tachi fittings is what it is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the sori isn't that. Doesn't have a kochi sori to it.
That's beautiful though. Wow.
Let's see. Strongest sword we have, yes, S5 shock steel. That's a very pretty tachi. I'm guessing it's probably Meiji era fittings. That's kind of where they're kind of getting really gaudy fittings. Again,
You have to be careful if you have knee home toe when you fit it back together. Don't slam this because you can damage the hamachi. You want to go light. Don't go crazy.
and he means the hamachi, not the munimachi where he pointed.
It still needs to go.
Yeah, it needs to go up. British is a katana and a tachi. These are tachi fittings, so you can see it has those little hangers on the side.
The May is on the what you got on the side.
Yeah, the signature is on the katana side here.
This is pretty, very pretty. That's really cool.
The red is how are you? Yeah. That what attracted you to it?
No, I just like the metal fittings.
That's really cool. I've never seen anything.
Oh, really?
Very unique.
No, you actually see some. You see some like this in
Again, I don't know a lot about Nihon.
the Kamakura period. You do see some like this.
I imagine that's probably to help.
John's turning into Tachi. John has always been a Tachi fan. Always.
He'll turn you into one too if you're around him long enough.
Tachi are awesome. Yeah.
Didn't know you should touch the blade with your bare hand. Did you see us touch a blade with a bare hand?
We did.
We didn't touch the blade with your bare hand. You touched the tang with your bare hand. Touch your face with my bare hand.
She said. Oh, I've turned Brian into a Tachi fan. I thought you said I turned into a Tachi fan. I'm like, I've been a Tachi fan for a long time.
Yeah.
So
I guess shop floor time.
yeah, let's go ahead and look around and see if there's anything you guys would say. Hey, Warren Nass, you missed us unboxing a lot of cast Iberia swords.
All right.
What do you guys feel like seeing?
How about this
This is the last of the Moritaka Legend
XL?
XL. Difference between the two in length of blade. Matthew Sparks, traditionally Tachi might be longer, but not necessarily.
Oh, Matthew Sparks. I know a guy named Matthew Sparks.
Siberian blades, I don't think we have any Siberian blades.
We have that shop,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's specifically Siberian.
I do accidentally touch the blade occasionally. I wipe the blade with some oil. Hopefully that undoes the damage. Yeah, if you touch it, wipe it down and then put some new oil. You should be fine. Demon Slayer swords, we have bunches of Demon Slayer swords right here.
How about Inosuke?
Hello, Juan Martinez. Moritaka Legend XL is a great cutter. Brandon Burkett actually took the ska off his and discovered the signature there.
Cool.
Because yeah, the Moritaka swords are all signed actually.
Sometimes they make you pay extra for that.
They did not.
Well, it depends on the forge.
Yeah, usually they don't actually sign them as much as laser engrave them.
Yeah.
So, cheapest katana we have is the Gold Plum, $75. Plus the White Skull is also another $75 sword that we have. Plus we have a couple for $80. These are things that Dragon Spring has just a crap ton of, and they just want us to get rid of them for us. We don't have He-Man or we don't have the Thundercats. Most sword from Demon Slayer. I don't know if we don't have the most.
There's the Gold Plum. It's the White Skull.
The White Skull, yeah, another $75 sword.
Let's get a lot of white on this. I guess the side.
Demon Slayer swords. Demon Slayer swords are wow. That's a big tuba.
Compared to Tsuba. The Tsuba.
Demon Slayer swords. We have several.
Check that out.
These are all functional swords.
Look at that umbrella.
This one is an S5 shock steel sword. It actually has a very long blade. You just can't tell because it's so
The guy
freaking.
stabbed me through my Tsuba.
Yeah. That's why your Tsuba's there to protect against cuts, not thrust.
Cloudhammer incoming next week. Not that I know of. Not next week. We are trying to catch up on our Cloudhammer orders. Hopefully they will be coming in. What is your best sword? Best at what? What do you want to do with your sword?
Yeah, that's that one. That's always the follow-up question. That question.
Yeah. So
How you go?
no Final Fantasy. We do have Bleach swords. Glimmering Dragon. We're right here, so you can show it. It's right. This orange one right there. Here's the Glimmering Dragon. Turn it around so we can see this, Saya. That's the Glimmering Dragon. $125.
So gaudy. Look at that golden blade, though. That's really cool.
That's a golden blade.
Not gold, golden.
Best quality.
Best quality for what?
For what?
What do you want to do with it?
What about some European style two-handed swords? We just unboxed several of them.
Well, it has
The Demon Slayer swords are $150.
So if you want a true two-handed sword, we've got the Highland two-handed sword. Erroneously called the Claymore.
Vortex, we'll show that in a minute.
But I always call these two-handers on a diet because these are only about 4 pounds, just a hair over.
Only 4 pounds.
But for a sword this size, that's incredibly light.
Where is the real samurai swords? Do you mean like antiques Japanese swords? We have them in a case. We have about 20 of them here. If you're looking for specific antique swords.
About 20.
And then we have a lot of 300 plus other ones.
And how many Hoto do you have at your house now, John? Another 20?
It's probably more.
Yeah.
Here's the Vortex right here. The Moritaka Vortex. We have several different colors of it.
This is the Midnight Fuji.
Inosuke's, we just showed the Inosuke sword.
You probably saw, what's his name? The guy from the Dojo channel just did a review on one of these.
Steel for to use. If you're a beginner, 9260 is a good spring steel. 5160, 9260 if you're a beginner, if you're going to be using them.
Yeah, check out the Dojo on YouTube. Tondor Crossing did a review of one of these. They come in different colors and styles. So we've got this one as well.
Lone Wolf and Cub, we definitely have it. It's a really cool sword.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
We have lots of one-piece swords.
We got the Cub here, right? The little Polska. Where's that Kogatana? Never keep it.
That's a
Kogatana is
Kogatana.
the handle. Kogatana is the whole thing.
Okay.
No hook swords. It's also a folded steel blade built in the Dotoniki style, which is not really a style.
Is it?
So sorry, it's not folded. I'm sorry, it's not a folded. Yeah,
I say it doesn't look foiled.
It's differentially hard.
This one's like $875.
Yeah.
Daggers, we do have daggers. In fact, we just got the Irish dagger back in stock. Plus, we have a lot of Tonto. Not where we're going. Where we're going, we don't need stinky daggers. Sabers, no. Kuroda Kenshin reverse blade, we have them right here.
Couple versions. This is the differentially.
It's a really, really nicely done Hamon line and polish.
Boy, you got to be sharp on your Noto on this sucker, though.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the movie.
He flips
It upside down. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how many times you have to practice that to get it in that tape. It's so weird.
Hito Kiribato side. This is before Kenshin, before he first swore murdering. The Crimson Mantis sold, Ryan.
Interesting that you call it Crimson Mantis, even though the evil is white.
But the Sai was
Oh,
crimson.
Okay.
Longest sword we have is probably the not Claymore or the Nagamaki.
Or we have all these new. Nodachi.
We have a bunch of new Nodachi back in stock.
We have green, blue, brown, black, red, and purple.
Thank you, Stephen King.
Spring steel, 35-inch blade, 15.7-inch handle. Hikugata Tsuba. These are really nice. Mark bought one. We covered it. It was so much fun.
Visit our website, rvakatana.com. rvakatana.com.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to
sell it for car repairs and stuff. Yeah, life happens. Yeah.
Good news is I know you can get another one.
Exactly.
These are $375.
Yeah, John got a better price on them.
Yeah, they were $400 when Mark bought his, but we were.
This color before?
That was the color I had.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the color that Mark had.
Red on black.
Mark is a red guy.
I like red and black together. Yeah.
When he saw the S5 red deep touchy ones, he went crazy today.
Oh, you didn't see those yet. What'd you think?
The prying mantis. Is that a mantis that gets into your business?
Actually, praying mantis.
Praying mantis.
I'm just making funny, Nicholas Shaw. I know what you meant. Praying mantis. We don't have that the scarlet mantis we sold, but we have these over here.
I tell you
The
what,
spring mint mantis.
if we got like Hanwei praying mantises, then I bet we'd sell the crap out of them.
Durandal, never heard of it.
Blade. Yeah, they sell themselves.
Oh yeah, the stalking mantis is amazing. That's a Tamahagane sword.
Yeah.
So are Odachi and Nodachi the same thing? Yes. How are they different? Different first character. One means big, the other means field.
As in battlefield. So large sword, great sword, or battlefield sword, but they're the same thing. And don't let any dickbag tell you they're different.
They're the same thing, just different words. Similar thing with European great swords. The Germans didn't call them Zweihandsers back in the day. They called them Schlagsschwert. You know what that means, Scott? Battle sword. So.
With a word like schluck, I thought it might mean something else.
No, you're thinking schlock.
They called it Schweinhund.
Sword from Lord of the Rings. We will be getting a long claw in the future. Phoenix Arms Tac Whack 5160, the new version. We're out of it. Is it showing as being available? Because it's not. We sold out. We sold out of it. Done.
Lord of the Rings, we have this halfling sword here. It's also very similar to the Greek Seaphos.
Tac Whack.
But point of order, John, Long Claw is Game of Thrones, not Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, my bad. I read that wrong.
Point of order.
My brain was.
Sometimes just brain and words don't mix.
Oh, so we're not showing them as being available. So yeah, we are getting an even newer version of Tac Whack. Emma from One Piece, we do have.
We finally have a Claymore in the house, guys.
We have a real Claymore.
It just does this.
Messer means big
You can't
knife.
hold this and have a shitty distant demeanor. You just like, you having a bad day, put this in your hand. It just frowns upside down.
Same thing with this. Oh, I love this so much. Okay.
I really want to punch somebody in the face with this, though.
Everyone says that when they pick up a basket hill for the first time.
You just get the feeling.
And then you feel it and you're like, wait a minute, there's a blade in the way.
It just wants to smash teeth.
Yeah.
It's the official sword in New Jersey.
Do y'all sell swords? That's a joke, right? Blade swords, Deadpools, we don't.
This is really pretty.
The Aito are out of stock. Would it be just as effective to buy a normal sword and pay the extra to doll? That's what we're doing these days.
We do, yeah. And
Yeah.
Mark does a really good job. He does them for my students.
He
So
rounds the
He's a
edge.
practitioner, so he understands what practitioners look for. So he doesn't just dull it. He really does it
Can
well.
you show the Tsushima sword? Or somebody show this. Were you online to show the K-Wood?
Yeah.
Can you get the Sakai?
This thing is so cool. This also
Shipped
puts
to
a smile.
Ireland. There are some issues with shipping straight swords to Ireland. I'm sorry, katanas, curved swords.
This is now one of my new favorites. things.
This guy, yeah, the K-Wood. This is so cool. It's always out of stock everywhere you go, so I'm so happy to finally get one in hand and see
So
it.
if somebody buys it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dark Sister from House of the Dragons. Dark. There's a Ghost of Tsushima sword for you. Can you say hi? Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Can you explain why cane swords are illegal? They're concealed weapons.
Another one that we just got in, we just unboxed, the Tinker Arming Sword, or they call it an early medieval sword. This is really cool. Really
So this
cool.
would this be used with like a shield or buckler, a small
Yeah.
shield?
Or just by itself.
It seems pretty long though for an arming sword.
Arming swords. Well, the thing is, like
The
European,
variants, right? Variants.
well, also European blades on average are longer than Japanese. At least than the standard 27 and a half that we do blades. Yeah, because then Japanese swords have a lot of length variants in the Sengokuji die. It's actually fairly hefty. I think it's because of the really light hilt fittings.
This I love this very simple, clean.
Yeah, and
Pommel.
it's the pommel's very comfortable too. It does not dig into your hand at all, which is a problem with a lot of the more budget-oriented deal pommels. They can be pretty uncomfortable, but that one feels really good.
Really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the first time we've had this in before, so I'm glad.
What can you get for $1,500? Go to our website, rvakatana.com. You can get almost anything in the shop for under $1,500, except for the antiques.
We gotta ask them that.
Almost all of our modern swords are under $1,500. Any antiques are going to be probably more than $1,500, but you can get a lot. Go to our website, rvakatana.com. Thank you, Stephen King.
Oh, yeah.
Conan.
You Bicrom.
Bicrom.
It's like the Danzig logo.
Restorations? No, we don't do restorations.
That should be a Danzig sword. That bottom.
Yeah, restorations are a little bit past our wheelhouse. We can do minor repairs.
Minor repairs.
Oh, this is awesome.
Mulewei dao.
My tones suffered, so I haven't studied Mandarin in a long time, but oxtail saber.
We're going to cut with this one.
Yeah.
We're going to try to cut with it.
I've always wanted to cut with one of these. This is a really cool sword.
And we just got this one in today, and we got the Shashka. Any great swords? They're all great, but I assume you mean like a great sword of war.
Right here, baby. Oh, yeah, we also do have a great sword.
We do have a great sword of war. That thing is humongous. Yeah, that's what my wife says. Prince of Persia?
Yeah, she does. No, I was going to say that.
What about sharpening? Yes, Mark can do sharpening. We also have another Matt who does sharpening. Ching! There's a great sword of war.
Yep, the Tinker Great Sword of War. Probably a type. I can never keep it straight between 12A and type 13, but these are like Crusader era longswords, basically two-handed swords before the longsword really became a thing. And these are true two-handed pieces. You can maybe use this one-handed on horseback, but if you're using this on foot, you gotta put both hands on that handle since it's a hefty beast.
Katana Wakizashi for Iaido. You could take a Vortex. Check out our Vortex, VORTEX. We have several varieties of the Vortex or the Flex. Both of those are good Iaido swords. Do buy Dalling when you do that. Do you have the Master Sword? No. We do not have the power. Oh, wait, is that... What is He-Man sword?
It's the power sword.
So what? And then what is the Link sword?
Link sword is the master sword.
Oh, that Link sword is the Master. That's right.
But I think the master sword is also the Highlander katana.
Odachi. We have Odachi over here. Yeah, there is a Highlander Master Sword too. Come think of it. Hi, Michael.
Check this out. We just got this in for the first time in ages. The Tinker Bastard Sword.
Thinnest blade you have is probably like a Wakizashi or an armor piercer. Tinker Bastard there.
Such a nice, nimble little hand and a half sword. It's great if you want to start like you're cutting with European swords on a budget. It's a great way to start right here.
Claymore. You want to see the Claymore?
Right here, baby. Finally having it a true Claymore.
Watawichi Monji. Yeah, we have that.
Hands are full.
We don't have Mihawk sword. Watawichi Monji right there. Nothing from Castlevania. Emma right there. Go to our website, rvakatana.com. Can we see Kratos' Wind and Thunder? I remember seeing you and Scott use Nagamaki. It's truly a beast. Yes, it was a lot of fun. The Wind and Thunder. I cannot wait to cut with this guy and see what it feels like. Had I known it would be like this, I probably would have ordered more while I had 20% off.
Oh my god, that's such a beauty blade.
I know, it is such a big blade. No Aztec. Obsidian. It's probably thicker than the Kawanakajima. Well, let's compare the quack. Scott, you come over here to grab the quack and we can compare the quack versus the Wind and Thunder. I'm very curious. I don't know. I think the Wind and Thunder looks like wind and thunder. Actually, the quack has a pretty big Kisaki too, but not as big as that Kisaki. Never mind. They look like
The quack is a little wider.
Yeah, but this one is longer.
And look at the Kisaki on this.
So what do you say? Would you guys prefer girth or length?
How about both? Yeah, pretty much.
Dragon King Sea Wave. Awesome. We just got some in stock. We don't have Guts Guard. Yamato, we do have.
Oh, that is it. Look at the tip on that.
I know, it's really hard to see from the other side.
Show it. You see the spines, John, at the Kisaki?
Uh-huh.
Look how thick that is right in here.
Yeah, that really thickens. That's really reinforced for stabbing.
Mhm.
Wind and Thunder might be my new sword.
This is
Trafalgar Law. We do have Trafalgar Law's Odachi right over here. And then we have a katana over there. So the Odachi, if you look at the comic, it's kind of purplish. It's got Mitsudomoe and Raiden on it. Yeah, it can't go wrong.
What do they call it incorrectly in Mortal Kombat? They call him Raiden.
oh, Raiden, yeah.
Raiden.
But then they mispronounce you and call it Ryu.
Ryu.
Somebody said something Ryu, that's why I knocked their teeth out.
Although, to be fair, I always do a double take when someone says, like, level up Rue instead of Ryu. I'm like,
We don't have 7 Deadly Sins. We do have Scissor 7.
I
Biggest sword we have is the two-handed Irish sword. Satoichi sword right here.
You see the length of these two?
Yeah,
Oh, look at that difference.
Forever was way shorter.
So this one you use in line at Burger King.
Long one on the right is probably the Nagamaki, if that's what you're looking at. Either that or the Miao Dao. Go to our website, rvakatana.com, and you'll see most of that. Demon Slayer swords. Do you have a specific one you want to see? We have a lot of Demon Slayer swords in here. Super light one for 175. Check out the Surudoi.
Seriously, it's probably one of the best.
Yeah.
175 can't beat it.
Surudoi. Surudoi. Yeah, I just brought 6 back in that
Okay.
over there. Surudoi.
That's a hot seller. Very lightweight. It's Inukubi, so really,
Yeah.
really good sword. Good sword.
Glimmering Dragon. Yeah, we can share that, Lewis. We just showed that earlier, but I don't mind showing it again for you. The Glimmering Dragon. Who comes up with these names?
Dude, super jolly. Sit your ass down. Seen some of the stuff you named stuff. What would you have named this? The Orange Death Dragon of Death?
The Orange Death Dragon of Death. I think we have a winner. We have a winner. A Kame ga Kill we have never gotten. I've ordered it time and time again, and Phoenix Arms has never sent it to me.
This is new. This is kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, we just got it. Yeah, got it in 125.
You seen this one, Mark? The Glimmering Dragon?
Yeah, I was showing that earlier.
It's pretty. Is Paul
I have no idea.
He didn't teach last night, so yeah, he probably is today.
Okay. Yeah, it's 350, so we'll probably need to get.
Yeah, we need to shut down pretty soon. I'll send
We have
him.
a lot to clean up.
Yeah. All right, folks, we're gonna shut this down. We got to clean up before our class comes in. We got to wheel all these swords out and turn this into open training space. But thank you all for joining in. Visit our website, rvakatana.com. Visit our Discord, discord.gg/rvakatana. Thank you to our awesome mods who are always out there helping us.
Yeah, thanks, Kratos. Special thanks to Kratos for helping us out with the modding. We appreciate you.
Everyone else who helps out, we really appreciate
Yeah, thanks a lot. There's a lot of dick bags out there. Thanks for keeping them in check.
Dick bag?
Dick bag.
Dick bag.
Hey, turn it around, buddy.
Dick bag.
Dick bag right there.
Bag is everywhere. All right. Have a great afternoon, guys.
All right, see you guys later.
Take care, Eagle. You guys rock. It'll be fine.